What's up, guys? George back again to do another video. I've been gone for 2-3 weeks now. um, haven't been doing much, just kind of hanging out. I had some issues this week, over the last couple weeks anyway. I don't know if anybody on here battles depression, but it runs in on my mother's side of the family. Always did. So I've been battling that for a couple weeks now, but I'm feeling pretty good. Kind of getting back into the groove of things. When it hits me, it's usually not too bad, but this time was kind of, I didn't feel like doing shit. So I had a ton of reviews planned, over the next, well, over the past few weeks. Kind of ditched all of them for now. I have a new LP update coming soon, but and some movie reviews. I got a bunch of new movies in, well, a couple that I've watched already, which I'll do reviews on from MVD, and Primal Rage. But so keep an eye out for them pretty soon, after this video. But I just wanted to touch base, get on here. People have been emailing me and texting me, asking me where I've been. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't feel like doing shit over the last few weeks. Nothing in particular happened to kind of, start, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Nothing, happened to kick off the depression, I guess you could say. Cheers. Ooh, that's hot. It's just one of those things. Hits me every couple of years. I don't get bad at all usually, but I don't know. I talked to a few people, therapist wise, not like a appointment, just guys I know, people I know that are therapists, and they said the weight loss program that I'm on could have kicked it off, because your body's changing, mentally, or, well, physically, you're kind of, starving your body of sugars and carbs, and that has a chemical reaction in your brain that, that could lead to certain depressed feelings. It wasn't anything suicidal or anything like that. I just didn't feel like doing anything except sleeping. I know some people get real bad. A few of my friends have gotten pretty bad, where you just, you got to keep an eye on them. But I've never been one to think about taking my own life or anything like that. I think it's kind of a selfish act, especially if you have loved ones, wife and kids and stuff. So never even crossed my mind. I think there was one period in my life that I may have thought about it, but it was just kind of like a second afterthought, maybe, type thing, like what would happen if I wasn't here. But other than that, it's never really been that crazy, or that bad, I should say. But like I said, I feel like I'm coming out of it pretty good. Trying to laugh a lot lately, just with family and friends and hanging out, and but other than that, just kind of living life, But like I said, nothing really triggered the this last bout of depression. There was a period in there that my wife and I weren't on best terms. Not fighting or anything, just kind of disconnected. That I think might have had something to do with it. That kicked it off a little bit. I mean, she's been my best friend for almost 30 years now. So we've been married. It'll be 24 years this year. So I don't know, what was going on with me and her. Just kind of a disconnect, which we worked out and kind of figured it out, like that it was happening. I don't think either one of us really knew it was happening until we started talking about it. Then it kind of clicked, like, all right, we got to do something. We got to work on it, which we've been, which has been awesome. I don't know. It's just we have to make time for each other instead of just letting life, pass us by. Really, dealing with the kids all the time and the dogs and just life. Really, I mean, it's just normal shit. But we can't let that connection between both of us to kind of like falter or anything. Um, so we're working on that, which is cool. It's not, nothing that's going to end the marriage or, break us up or anything. It's just we have to get back to where we were for the last 20 some years. But, it's kind of weird. It was just a weird, you know, weird timing, I think, especially with my depression. I think that might have helped with the depression, realizing that there was something wrong. Like I said, my wife lost a ton of weight. I think she's up to almost 60 pounds now, which is that she lost. She looks amazing. And in my head, maybe that has something to do with it. Like, she started losing weight before I did, big time. So I don't know if that had, like, in the back of my head, I had some kind of regret or not regret, but jealousy thing, maybe. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. I never really had to deal with that shit before. So, I haven't been back to the clinic in a couple weeks, but I have been doing what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm down anywhere from 38 to like 41 pounds, somewhere in there. I think our scale here was electric scale, or battery scale got wet, so we had to get a new scale. So that was reading a little different than the other scale. So I have a feeling I'm closer to the 38-pound mark than the 41-pound. I'm going to the clinic this Tuesday coming to start it, like the shots and everything again. I think that's going to be it for there, because I'm, doing it on my own now. Plus, the clinic's very expensive. It costs me over $100 every week to keep going back. So, obviously, if I struggle after I leave the clinic, then I will go right back. But because I want to keep losing, and I'm losing quick. So, I have a long way to go. But if I keep doing what I'm doing, I shouldn't have a problem. I should be at one of the major goals that I want to hit by Christmas, I think. So we'll see what happens with that. But I just wanted to get on here, pop on, just let everybody know that I'm cool. I thank everybody for reaching out. and asking me if I was all right. I haven't really mentioned anything about depression on my channel at all. Because I really, honestly don't deal with it as much. My mother's very bad when it comes to depression. My sister's even worse, I think. I lucked out. Uh, my brother, I have no idea. Um, he seems like he's okay, I guess, but, you know. And my grandmother, my mother's mother was pretty, she was kind of like me, like every now and then, but so it does definitely run in the family, and it doesn't take any one thing to trigger it. Most of the time. Uh, I just hope my kids, don't have to deal with it ever. I know my oldest son's more of an anxiety thing, which I was. I've been on anxiety medication since the twins were born, which is 12 years. I'm trying to wean myself off of that. Well, the doctor is, but there's no need for me to be on. I haven't had an anxiety attacks in 12 plus years, so I don't even know why I'm still on it, but they like to keep you on this shit, and I think that's a major part of it too, is they just like to keep you all meted up. I'd rather just smoke fucking tons of weed and deal with it that way uh, than pharmaceutical companies. Shit, bullshit. You never know what you're taking, but we'll see. I guess Canada, they just legalized weed across the whole country as of October of this year, so it's time for the United States to get their head out of their ass. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here, let everybody know I'm doing good. The reviews will start soon. Like I said, a new LP update is coming. I got some interesting stuff. Nothing over the last couple weeks, but I've gotten some decent stuff since the last update. And then probably a couple new movie updates, all kinds of shit coming. So give me a couple days or a week till I'm back full force, and I'll see you all then. So definitely click this video, leave me a comment below, let me know how you're doing, and I'll be back real soon with some new updates, some new reviews, new weight loss journey video, July 1st probably, when I get the official weigh-in. And that's it. So I'll talk to you all real soon. Peace. Thanks again, everybody, for reaching out. I'll talk to you soon.